Resto 25 mods. This is our new project, me and Josh's, father and son DIY. We're going to take this 1987 beautiful specimen of a Ford Ranger, and we're going to DIY restore it. So we're going to look through here. Let's just open the door up and take a look at all of its glory. This has been previously a work truck. So as you can see, we got a lot of cleaning to do. On top of, it doesn't run. So we're going to, but as for the body looks good. We don't have but just a little bit of body work to do on it. I am very happy to say that's more cleaning on the outside than body work. We did notice when we brought it into the shop, we do not have brakes at all, hardly. So we got a few dents right here. We're gonna fill all this in where it had bed rails on it. There's the bed rails in the bed of the truck. But as you can see, it's not rusted out. This is Josh will be the third owner of this truck by our knowledge. It's been sitting for a little while, but we're gonna do our best. The only real major body work we have is we have some surface rust there, but we will be replacing this fender with another fender, just because we don't want this truck's being so solid. We don't want to put a lot of Bondo or fiberglass or any kind of body filler in it. We just want to put what it needs. We're going to do our best to take this back to more of an OEM stock Ford Ranger. We're going to try our best to either polish or replace the chrome. This is an XLT version, and like I said, we're not professionals. We're DIYers, and we're going to take you on a journey and a step to get this thing back up and running. This is our 2025 project that we're starting, and we're going to see how it does. So as for the motor, we will open the hood. And we have started doing a little work on it, trying to figure out why it won't run. So we got a feeling it's an ignition control module. So we've already replaced the coil. We've done the simplest thing first. Now we're down here, got the ignition control module off, the distributor. So we're going to try to get it running before we start doing any kind of fixing all the wiring, getting rid of a lot of the rat's nest, and all that fun stuff. So, but as you can see, it's fairly stock. No, it hasn't been tinkered with. That's why we liked it. It doesn't have a whole lot of, nobody's got in here and put any kind of aftermarket stuff on it or try to do something crazy.
Fun little wires going everywhere.
Besides, we do have wires here that we believe are for the push button start that's under the dash, but the key works. So we don't know what that's about, but we're going to clean all that up, get rid of all that, and eventually go through, clean the motor up. Looks like we're going to put a valve cover gasket on it once we get it running. But all in all, I think this is going to be a good challenge. As you can see, typically where most 87 model vehicles and 80s, you see rusting around the hoods, around the rocker panels here. Everything's good and solid. Might be a little bit of bubbles, a little bit of surface rust underneath them, but all in all, good and solid truck. So this is our project, and this is where we're going with it. So I hope you tag along and join us. And if you have any ideas or any comments, please leave them. And we will check in base by base as we get everything done step by step. Thank you. All right, now after we getting the distributor put back together, now we're putting the breather box back on, and we'll be ready to fire it up and see how it's going to run. We've already got it fired one time. So basically what was wrong is, let me get our light here, and you look right down here on the distributor, get a better shot of it. On the distributor right here on beside the distributor, that is your ignition control module, and basically it went bad. So pull that off, put a new one on, and now we're getting ready to button everything back up and see if she's ready to run. Getting the breather box back on, get all the pipes put back up to it, and hopefully she'll be ready to run and run smooth, and then we can go on to fixing all the little stuff with the engine, tune up, and all that good stuff. But it's successfully cranked up, and we're going to see where we can go from here. All right, here we go. We're going to crank her up first time. She's a little low in oil, so we put a cord in or so. And so now we're going to crank her up. Got everything buttoned back up on the top. We still got all the crazy wires we got to get rid of. So let's go for it. Crank her up. Let's see what it does. There she is. And you can't really ask for a better running engine. I mean, these old Fords and tanks, it's probably got gas that's been 6 months old, so as you can see, but that's the first run of it. So now we got to put a tune up on it still. We got to put a distributor cap, rudder button, new plug wires, new plugs, clean up all this wiring in the engine bay. But this is the start of the project, and it's a good start because it is running, and we are very happy.